Good afternoon to you and our viewers at home. We are here at Marikana, and this is where the 13th commemorative Marikana Massacre event will be held tomorrow. And I can tell you that preparations are well underway here. There are several tents that have already been erected, as my colleague Selo Mohopa will show you where the stages as well as where those tents are erected as part of preparation for tomorrow's commemorative event. And you alluded to the issue of those who are affected by this Marikana massacre. You remember one of the main issues currently is the compensation for those who are affected. We're talking about the families of the deceased as well as some minors who were arrested at the time. You'll remember that last time the Department of Justice, I think it was last year on the eve of the 12th Marikana commemorative event, when they told us that they paid something like 352 million to those who were affected by this Marikana massacre. But let me speak to the Deputy President of AMCU, and that Putuma Manyati, who's going to speak to us about the preparations. As we can see that Deputy President, preparations are well underway here. You are putting final touches to the preparations as you prepare for tomorrow's event.
Yes, we actually done. Our target was to finish at 2 o'clock. That indeed Ben Chok was here. They're quite happy. They've signed off everything. It's just the final touch-ups in terms of the sound, but in terms of all the structures, we are ready for the event tomorrow morning.
And are you expecting hundreds of people, as we always see this event attracting many people who always gather here on the 16th of August?
Yes, actually the trend is that if it falls over the weekend, particularly on Saturday, we expect at least 20,000 people. That has been the trend. If it's during the week, there's a lesser number because people are at work. But if it's over the weekend, particularly on Saturday, everybody wants to be here.
Yesterday, actually a day before yesterday, on Wednesday, we were speaking off camera, and you were telling us about the plan to secure this area, to put a fence around this area. You can just maybe expand more on that and, take our viewers into confidence, or tell them more about this plan.
Yes, the plan is to secure and preserve this area, because if you see the area, in fact, the squatters camp are actually encroaching. Each and every day there are people coming in here, and we run the risk of not having the Koppie at all. One day we'll come here, there'll be no space to commemorate. Now we want to enclose the area. We're at a very advanced stage where we want to build a memorial site, so that generations that come, they will know what happened, and it will always be there.
And I hope that work starts immediately.
Yeah, we have already started with the work. There's a lot of consultation that is happening. Unfortunately, we could not reach, in fact, the deadline of this year because there are a number of stakeholders to be spoken to. But definitely, we have already started. By next year, there will be some work done, definitely.
And who are you working with on that project, trying to secure this area, to put the fence around this area? Yeah,
we are working with those that own the land. Here you've got the Bapoba Muhale, you've got Sibanye, you've got other guys that also own in fact, this piece of land. So we are trying to get the land on our side so that we can then develop it. We're also working with other stakeholders, the communities, the arrested, the widows, the injured, and all of those. They should be consulted, because everyone must have an input of how this memorial site must look like.
Thank you so much. That's AMCU President Putuma Manyati speaking to us about tomorrow's event, that they are expecting 20,000 people to be part of this event, saying that they have finished with the preparations, and they had a 2 o'clock deadline today to make sure that everything has been done here as they prepare for that event. But I'm bringing on to the conversation now the police spokesperson here in the Northwest Province. We understand that earlier on they met with the organizers of this event, AMCU, and they are looking at the issue of safety and security. Let me welcome Brigadier Sabata Mokwabon, who is the police spokesperson here in the province. Brigadier, thank you very much for joining us. Good afternoon to you. Just talk to us about the issue of safety and security as the 13th commemorative Marikana event will be held here tomorrow.
Okay, no, thanks, Taviso. No, we've been planning together with different stakeholders, including AMCU themselves, to ensure that at the end of the day, we have a safe and a secure event, to make sure that everybody that is going to attend is safe, to make sure that we safeguard lives, we protect properties. So everything is going according to the plan at the moment. Like they indicated earlier, we are doing the final rounds just to check and make sure that everything is in order, and also that there is a compliance, especially with the SABC. But we will be having deployments at different and strategic points tomorrow morning, even from tonight actually. But we would also like to urge people that will be attending the event that they should actually cooperate with law enforcement officers, because like I indicated, they will be at the strategic points. We expect them to comply because there are things that are not allowed. For example, we won't be allowing liquor around these premises. Whether people are drinking liquor, whether they want to sell liquor, we'll still make sure that we enforce laws relating to liquor. We don't want dangerous weapons. So those are the things that we would like to, as members of the community, to work on and cooperate, work with us to make sure that at the end of the day, we have a safe and successful event.
And are you on the same page with the organizers of the event, AMCU, in this regard, regarding all the issues that you are talking about? No liquor is allowed, dangerous weapons. Are you on the same page with the organizers of the event?
Yeah, like I indicated, that we've been planning together right from the beginning. We have a common understanding. I agree with them. They know what is it that we want. And up to so far, even a few minutes ago, we met, we had a discussion. We even, to some extent, their marshals were also part of the briefing that we had. So everybody knows what is it that is expected, especially from their side. So hence we say that we also expect the same from people that will be attending the event.
Thank you very much, Brigadier Sabata Mukwabone, the police spokesperson here in the Northwest Province, talking to us about the issue of safety and security in the build-up to the 13th Marikana Massacre commemorative event here in Marikana in the Northwest Province. And with that, it's back to you in studio.
Thabiso, thank you so much for that. Thabiso Moss providing us there with live coverage from Marikana, in fact, giving us a preview of the 13th anniversary of the Marikana Massacre. In fact, on August 16, 2012, police shot and killed 34 striking mine workers at Lonman's platinum mine in the Northwest Province, bringing the total death toll to 44 that week alone. Of course, the commemorations will be held tomorrow at the Koppie, where many of the miners lost their lives. So